Abusuafoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ ma ɔkɔ aba. Aha yɛ daily update. Ebia ɛna wohwɛ a na wabɔ mmɔden na wasubscribe. Abusua yɛ ne nkɔmmɔ. Nam sɛ nkɔmmɔ wɔ yɛbɔ no tiawa na yɛakɔ akɔtie nsɛm a ɛdi soɔ. Kelvin Taylor release information bi. Yɛde kan yɛ part 1. Nti wobɛhwɛ a ne nyinaa yɛ fresh scandal a ɛyɛ latest koraa because breaking news ɛni baabiara just allow silence media na ansa bɛka ne mfa credit ma no. Yɛni nkɔmmɔ. Na ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔse maame Torkono 5 members committee na yɛate na ɔkɔ face ɔmo for say ɔmo establish prima facie no. Ɔse saa board no 5 panel members no yɛngu no, we should dissolve it. Yeah, ɔse ɛho hia maame no koraa wagye atom so ɔyɛ guilty. Wagye atom. Deɛ nti a maame no agye atom koraa ɔyɛ guilty ne sɛ scandal bi pie a ne ba no pɛ DM no ɛne ɛyɛ sɛ ɔde ne kunu or misuse of judicial funds a wagye atom sɛ wɔbɛtua no. No cry the clear evidence say maame no accept say she's guilty. Neither talking about this fresh scandal AP with documents. Kyerɛ sɛ maame no ma contract illegally. Me say my part 1 no ɛda so nti no part 2 no wɔ kyerɛ sɛ saa court 5 members committee na yɛate na confession yen dissolve no because the woman has already admit say she's guilty because and besides na America no what they can accept is obetua misuse of funds be a course or judicial service or anything and only evidence when a year came tell like I said wajia tuma and as onuko already say were guilty. I wish you could see more details. I daily update and then I'll share or comment and making kind said the magic prayer me to making kind of your phone, you know. Stay tuned. You more as God bless you.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Our mommy and sa 2 and as a company in Yomudia. Almost 5 billion. These are her kids. Our mommy and sa, but we are lawyer, Nembani. Mamma show, and yes, I before when you so. It's man can say, oh. Team, I lost the picture. Nemba, is it? I think there's it. Yeah, I have it here. Sorry. Torkono. Keep both. Torkono Nembani. You see, Serum and Edem, they are directors of the company. Design 7, DNDN. These are her kids. Now you see it. Ain't it something they know what they are doing? Now, some mommy a chief justice cry. What will make you want to take a contract from the judicial service? What will make you do that? Unim say mommy the head of the judiciary. What will make you go open a company in 2019 and come in 2024 and say, give me almost 5 billion to do a job for me mommy? An agency that this is the one arm of government. Your mom is the head. So and come procurement. Procurement actually take come judicial criminal. Obi a togba for the man the car man togba for the atem. Such a dog. Na ojina TV so Jimina amanfo tie no. You know, and you see my wife, and you know, they don't know how long I'll be married. And so I'm a very quiet, secretive person. So on my wife's birthday, and you see my wife and her friends, and later I was coming in with a flower. Were you the one? Did you leave the house with your wife, or your wife left the house alone for you to later come with a bag around you like a dog? His wife was having her birthday at her own location. So Obani didn't bet there. You can come through. The woman is matured. When you bema for papa is cool. You can just come there and take pictures. That question TV so and you see a picture of me and my wife. Can't you see the woman wasn't comfortable around Paul? Not Paul who in nine. Can't you see? But back to the issue itself. This is Madam Torkono. I'm talking about the Chief Justice. Neba. This is the family I'm talking about. Assembly in say, Madam Torkono and Nemba Omati company. And Madam Torkono Amanemba contract. That is what we are discussing. Should Madam Torkono go back to the Supreme Court? No. Let's be honest here. Who in their right senses will sit and say, yes, Sama Madam Torkono anchor back? That's what I'm saying. The committee investigating the allegations against the Chief Justice, Madam Torkono, they are supposed to stop working. It's a waste of resource. The woman is guilty, 100%. She's not supposed to come close to our court. Never. Nobody is supposed to give this woman room. She created a company with her kids to give her daughters almost 5 billion old Ghana cedis contract. Why should we allow this? Why should any Ghanaian? Why should any Ghanaian? Now let me show you. There's one document I didn't show you. Let me show you. Besides, all right, let me put that on. Me team some show at DB. So you see the document I showed you, the last one I showed you. Beba, any. You see this, Shadier? Read this for yourself. Design 37, 420 Drive, Street North Ridge, blah, 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 blah. Project name, redesign of Judicial Service Library, Law Complex Libraries, and redesign of Judges Lounge. Document, payment receipt. Government of Ghana paid the money. And this is the receipt I showed you. Wait a minute, maybe mess up back. But I want you to see. You see, the government of Ghana paid. They paid the money to the kids. It will read the document in the latter part of document in here. Documents paid receipt for the interior design of interior finishing and furnishing of the Judicial Services Libraries and Judges Lounge. Date issued. When was the payment made? 29th of November 2024. Received the Judicial Services of Ghana Finance Department. Amount 434,291 Ghana 53 pesos. Date received 29th of November 2024 for payment of the redesign of the Judicial Service Libraries, Law Complex Libraries, and Judges Lounge. They paid the money to them. Madam Torkono Mbano Eje almost 5 billion old Ghana, 29th of November 2024. Naka how many days me atwaba? 7. He's paid by the government. Why not this idea we bet you? Oh, Jimmy for they are lying to you people. They are using you people to build their lives. Jimmy, mo Ghana for no. You can't correct them. Anything I be a metina me say. There are sit document we back we and trono uncle for mbra. Say me bois. Nobody can speak in Ghana. Nobody. Chief Justice Torkono cannot speak on this. And do you know what I have? Do you know what is coming? Make much your document to be. Mama me charge ya. Me gum kuru na mamo. Mama me charge ya. Make much your document to be. Imagine be boom. So I say, the MPP should never come close to power for the next 42 years. I know what I am telling you. In baby to me say, for some reason, and you be on air. So, There will be war in Ghana. Yeah. In Tokobe Sea. Some people will murder some people in Ghana. There will be war. There will be anger. The youth will rise up against some people in Ghana. But we keep those things because we want to protect the democracy of this nation. That is why sometimes Ayana yakasa ni ejina. Why? Because we are looking at the young people on the streets. Akwara yenya wono obi oba time bi onyem. If you give the NPP opportunity again, you are done. Bawumia, Kennedy, Japan. We review. They are thieves. They are criminals. They don't care. Don't underestimate the NPP. JJ Rollins catch them. These are the groom criminals. The NPP, they deliberately sit and groom criminals. They know what they are doing. They are deliberate. It is in their spine. They groom them. Because in their head, they don't belong to Ghana. They see themselves and say they are better than you. Oh, and then oh my way there. These are mad people. Red fool. They kill their own and laugh. They laugh about it today. Ever seen there? They are back again. They want power. You know what they'll do with power? They need to be. It does not matter how many times this NDC falter. We need to we need to help them. We need to guide them. They also come anymore. We need to rebuke them. But we need to understand one thing. Keep them in power. Keep the NDC in power. We need them for 42 years or else we are done. Put your politics aside. The voice. Now you see it. Invoice nini. Oh, person Madam Torkono back to court and do what? We are conflict of interest. And you people are still working in Ghana doing demonstrations. Say, Obi tata Torkono. Unim dia Torkono atraso. Because MPP for Monkwasi aboni ambodi. But you say Torkono wa obi to protect him. Me bot Torkono ne records achiremo. This is Torkono's second sin. But in the morning in about be with facts. Ya shoda na ya edi ni ya hwemo na mo MPP for mu Jimmy ready for party. Enti osa issue again an invoice. Your invoice no so Design 37 Limited. TIN number C002520517X. Supply interior design to judicial services. Date 29th November 2024. Naka how many weeks near Twaba? 29th of November 2024. Now you issue invoice. Now aka how many weeks? Now aka how many days? Now aka to about 7th December. A week or two to elections. Now Madam Torkono issue invoice of almost 5 billion old Ghana. You sit there and tell me this woman has to come back to our court and sit there and do what? The committee is not supposed to even sit. That committee now, I'm about to Madam Torkono Kesi. They are supposed to today call it off and sack this woman. So after all this, Mobekache say Torkono can go back to our court. Why should Torkono go back to our court? Seven days to elections. Not Torkono issue invoice. The money under the table. What to work is MPP? Before we Jimmy 7 days to elections. Now, Madam Torkono issue invoice of almost 5 billion old Ghana. Ne man a contract. Ne maame na the Chief Justice. The Judicial Secretary can never make this happen without the Chief Justice knowing this. So this is clear-cut conflict of interest. Senka Madam Torkono or China and Kebe Hangeno. Do you know that? Yeah. Say Torkono. Suspended Chief Justice Torkono. Senka or China and Kenda na Kebe Hangeno. Come on, Cheno, come kuno. With all due respect, yeah, because that's how the law works there. Clear conflict of interest. Wash a yinewie. And you know the interesting thing? Company now made a chair from the beginning, no. Ne mami enu ne oho, Edem and Serum. Our mami and sa. And mami and son, madam, mami show ne mami and son a picture. Mami show. Team, let me get you their picture. So with there, it's a public document. It is our company now. Omote you know. Madam Torkono baba ko friend Edem. And a Torkono baba ko friend Serum. Omumienu are on that company. Company near Nembamienu ne dia 160,456 Ghana cedis, including taxes. Ain't almost 30 the contract sum, total sum, almost 4.6 billion old Ghana cedis. Yadi ama Madam Torkono ba. Nema me sa actual letter man say ya jo contract na tun. Point 3. You are to proceed with the necessary action for the execution of the contract within 4 weeks in accordance with the specifications agreed upon. Payment will be made after satisfactory completion and certification of work done. Okay, point 3 now. Almost say a year payment no obubetia after Madam Torkono ba no aye contract ne wie. Point 3 no, I'm going to say specifications some of the man no sikana eye almost 5 billion no. Or your contract ni nyina wi ometam sikana ma no. So there's also another twist there. Did she complete the job? Has she completed the job? Has she been paid? Was she paid after the job? Or she was paid after the job? Because we want to know, was she paid after the job was done, or she was paid before the job was done? Because point 3, as stated, you are to proceed with the necessary actions for the execution of the contract within 4 weeks in accordance with the specification agreed upon. Payments will be made after satisfactory completion and certification works done. They wanted to make sure certifications and completion and everything is done before payment is done. The question is, was all these things done before payment was done? Who is this? It's funny. Now, Yanko point 4. By a copy of this letter, the manager, Law Court Complex, and the director, estates are to provide the needed assistance for the execution of the works. Please ensure that the works are executed within the agreed scope and report on same following completion of works. In Tomo culture, no, making sure say you not the 4 weeks are 1 month. What the 1 month, yes, renovation, redesigning of the libraries. So just redesign the libraries. Table way see where the coffee table see books way fakoshaha. Now redesign the lounge 4.6 billion old Ghana. Redesigning and you're building a new library. You see, redesign the library and a lounge. Baby, I judge for me. What's not the normal kind book be? Be anye the day. Ebi omo pe coffee kakra no manom. And no almost 5 billion a redesign. Me cham the reason why Madam Torkono say anka or legitimate and or kano crank also resign kra and sana committee we atrase. On kano cranting or that one nam also or pe court akono. She's a liar. She did a lot of damage. And she covered up a lot of things. Now, point 5. Please note that a revised work plan for the execution of the project is to be submitted to the undersigned through the director estates before commencement of work. So, Ushenipa or signing sa letter we are Justice Sarah Pamela C.A. Quarantine, Judicial Secretary to the Chief Justice. Then, I am Madam Torkono. This woman used to be the former girlfriend of Ekufuado. She used to date Ekufuado. The former Judicial Secretary, Pamela. He used to date Nana Dankwa Ekufuado. Then the former girlfriend, and the judicial services or a judicial secretary to Madam Torkono. So Madam Torkono writes a letter through her secretary to her daughter that we have given you a contract. I have given you a contract. Make sure 4 weeks you do the contract. This is 4 months to election. We were struggling to get money to feed women. Ghana. The dollar was almost 18. The government, they were telling us COVID-19, Russia, Ukraine. They were giving Madam Torkono's daughter almost 5 billion to redesign